today at Camping World Stadium for what ought to be a terrific matchup in the Staff DNA Cure Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Redhawks offense takes the field to start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Gonna take a shot. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Redhawks. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Missouri State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. It'll be 3rd and long. Clark wants to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bears will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And it'll be down right there. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. With the catch, it's Williamson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Miami! Great job by the back on the option. Getting set for the point after. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Lawrence. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Blasted as he lets it go. Right on the money. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Pushes ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's talk about the Red Hawks. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. It's caught. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Redhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires downfield. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
The short hands, it's Reynolds. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Rushes on him. On the move, he fires. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Joyner.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Bears the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots at attack?
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Clark to fire. Might be looking to run. He's going to take off. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Lawrence. Stumbled to the ground. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bought a little time, lets it go. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. And the Redhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Redhawks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Finds his man. It's Williamson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Makes the grab at the 10. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, several notable storylines there, and a first half of a Cure Bowl that absolutely had its moments. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Cure Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Bear offense. Clark wants to throw. Bringing the heat. Pulls it in. It's Joyner. He's out past the 35. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
That's why you got to study your playbook. For all young quarterbacks out there watching, you're not always going to be able to throw it to the intended target. You've got to know where your check down options are because you're going to get hit at some point. You've got to be able to get rid of it. Nice job understanding the playbook.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Flying down the right side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Missouri State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the point after is good. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Perry. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Quarterback gets the first down. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Redhawks with the 1st and 10. Give to the single back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Finn. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch, it's Tracy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Redhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Williamson. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the Redhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Redhawks! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6.
There he goes! It's a runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Picks up the first down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Clark to fire. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Bears in the hurry-up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Missouri State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Coming out with it, it's Perry. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense for good field position. Quick pass on the fly motion. Powers through the defender.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Pocket breaking down. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. The Red Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a draw. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Finn. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
Well, we haven't seen this very much today. A quarterback missing on a pass. Of course, his offense is rolling right now. He's already thrown 2 TDs. He's in a very, very good rhythm. The defense needed a play like that to try to catch their breath and maybe gain some.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Red Hawks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. What a terrible, terrible shame. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. You're off.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Taking it the other way. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Miami. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Clark wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown Bears. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. Lost a throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Gets it past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood,